Today on Engineering Newswire, we're flying and walking with vampire bat-inspired drones, showing off Russia's new ATV riding Cyborg, and taking stomach acid-powered joyrides inside mice. The Central Scientific Research Institute, home of the Advanced Research Foundation, or ARF, think Russia's version of DARPA, recently presented Putin with its new ATV riding robot. The engineers at ARF designed the robot to operate in a human environment with the ability to work in rugged environments, like Russia, drive vehicles, and provide emergency medical treatment on the battlefield. The robot was initially developed as part of a space industry program to engineer a cyborg for the International Space Station. The current version is equipped with sensors attached to the robot's limbs to allow for remote operation. Apparently, Putin commented that it looks more like a sci-fi movie. I suppose sci-fi movies in Russia aren't really up to par with those on US soil. Putin looks thrilled. Putin was also presented with new protective military equipment, such as armor, and new types of guns, including a new sniper rifle.
Drones have already become one of the hottest topics in 2015. I mean, one even crashed into Obama's front yard. And now researchers at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology are about to add their own unique drone to the conversation. These robot drones use wings, called wingerons, with movable tips to both walk and fly. The Deployable Air-Land Exploration Robot drone was actually inspired by vampire bats, which use the tips of its wings like legs to essentially walk while on the ground. Likewise, the new drone has wings that act as both wings and legs. Wigs. After studying vampire bats, the researchers developed a wing covered in soft fabric that folds into a smaller space when on the ground and rotates around the hinge attached to the wigs to the body, allowing the robot to walk. And that's kind of how it goes. The team of researchers have found the optimal distance between the robot's center of mass and the axis of rotation of the wingerons in order to minimize the cost of transport and allow the robot to reach 45 miles per hour in the air and 2.5 inches per second on the floor, with a maximum step distance of 2.5 inches. The bat-inspired drone, which is still in the prototype stage, is being designed for use in search and rescue operations. The drone's dual modes of transport would allow it to fly long distances to survey large spaces in a short time span, while also being able to walk into dangerous areas.
Researchers at the University of California, San Diego are powering micromotors with stomach acid and taking little bubble-powered joyrides in mouse stomachs. These tiny motors are 1/5 the width of a human hair and could be the future of drug delivery and tumor diagnosis, among other things. I mean, like, what about acid reflux? Anything? Just go in there, fix me up, you know? Infertility? The stomach acid reacts with the motor's zinc body to generate a stream of hydrogen microbubbles which propel the motor forward. Looks like little sea scooters buzzing around in there. According to the study published in ACS Nano, the zinc motors are dissolved by the acid and disappear within a few days with no reported toxic chemical traces. In the experiment, the mice ingested tiny drops containing hundreds of micromotors, which traveled 60 micrometers per second for up to 10 minutes. In the test, they were 3 times more effective than simply swallowing the payload, which means just taking the pill. In the future, researchers are hoping to add navigation capabilities and other functions to the motors to make them more effective. And who knows, once we start shrinking people and just fire a few doctors in there, they can personally deliver the payload. A bunch of little people, sea scooters buzzing around. Yeah! Don't get it? Come on! Get over here!
Do you have story ideas? Comment below and we'll cover them in an upcoming episode. For the PD&D channel, I'm Melissa Fossbender, and this has been your Engineering Newswire.
Bye.